fam 305. Yes, we live. The fam 305. Take a ride. The fam 305. Yes, all night. The fam 305. Let's get right. The fam 305. Sit back and take a ride. The fam 305. Let Guru pick your mind. The fam 305. Mama G ready all the time. The fam 305. K-Dub sniping on the right. The fam 305. Dre talking ish all night. The fam 305. Like, share, and subscribe. The fam 305. The fam 305. The fam 305. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, no pa tanto. No pa tanto. Hey, no pa tanto. Hey, no pa tanto. No pa tanto. No pa tanto. No pa tanto.
There you go.
All right, y'all. Here's your host for tonight for the Fam 305 podcast.
Yeah, that's horrible when people don't come. That's the worst. No pa tanto.
Man, it's been a crazy few weeks, man. And when the year's not over yet, man, are we gonna make it?
Oh yeah.
Huh? Crazy. What is the fam 305? And right now it's just the Chilenos Boys. Mama G, I don't know what's going on with her. K-Dub. He's somewhere in what is he, in Minnesota, I think?
I don't know.
He's somewhere freezing his ass off.
Last time he was there.
Yeah. So it's just myself, Guru, and then of course Dre. You know Dre.
In the flesh.
We're gonna get hot and heavy in conspiracy, Great Reset 2.0, Pandemic 2.0, maybe a little abortion rights, but we don't got Mama G for that, so it's kind of like I like to have a woman's perspective when we talk about reproductive rights and abortion, but we'll see how this podcast develops.
Yeah.
That's how we do things. A lot of times we freestyle. I have some general topics. I'm sure you have some things to talk about, so we'll get there. But before the serious stuff, let's get a little catch up. So, how was your Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah. And
wasn't the last episode we talked about what happened on Thanksgiving? Didn't we?
I think we caught up a little bit. I can't remember.
We did. I think we did. But
happy birthday to Guru. That's
good. Yes. Yeah.
He's 55.
Divided by 2. My age in half is 22 and a half years old. That's my age. Oh my.
I know. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Hold on a second. I gotta fucking change my this stupid Microsoft. I like it when you had a password and you kept it and they never asked you to change it. Now it's like every 3 months I gotta change my PIN to get on my computer. My computer. I hate it. I really do. I like my passwords, simple, easy, and I can't use it now.
Simple, easy, and efficient.
Yeah, simple, easy, and efficient. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I gotta write it in. But yeah, so thank you for the birthday wishes. It's been an interesting last few weekend. My mom was in the hospital on Saturday. She changed her medication. With unlimited DVR, and then, you can stream classics like The Office. All right, enough of that. And then Monday, my wife was sick. She wasn't feeling good, and she's been sick. I think tomorrow she's gonna go back to work. She's been out of work for about a week, so
Damn.
Non-stop, man.
Mm.
You know? Uh-oh.
I'm a island boy. I'm trying to make it.
it's Kato. What's up?
Island
What's up,
time.
man?
Look at this. So we
Yeah,
got
what's up,
truly,
man?
we got the Chilenos Boys going tonight.
Chilenos Boys.
Yeah.
Hold on. I was gonna dig into some wings before we did the podcast, but
You can dig in while we're
I
broadcasting.
was gonna be a badass, you know.
All right. A little bit of this later. Yeah.
I don't know about that because these chicken wings are pretty good. Last time I had them, so I didn't have any problem with that.
Okay. So
Yeah,
where are you now, Kato?
I'm in the same spot. I'm in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Timbuktu.
Oh my God.
Now, what the fuck was that? Like, beep.
Holy.
But yeah,
Please leave a message.
holy shit.
So
But,
none of this going on? Come on, Kato.
Unfortunately, no.
No.
No. Yeah.
I
No.
know.
So
I'm currently trying to. I'm kind of talking to somebody. So yeah.
Oh my.
You know.
Hey.
But no, man. I'm for work wise. I am coming. I'm going back and forth.
Oh, you are coming.
Wisconsin. Yeah, I am. I'm definitely coming. But I'm
You're
coming back
coming?
and forth. Oh, for sure. Oh, that's a little too loud. Put that thing
Damn.
down. That was loud as hell. I'm trying to get somebody in trouble.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I love my little soundboard. I'm sorry.
I know, dude. It's awesome, by the way.
I love it. I love it.
Oh man, it's set. Yo, Chewy has one, and he has the one where it's like FBI, open up.
I gotta find that one. I have that somewhere.
Yo, we need to get Chewy. I already talked to Chewy. We got to get him on the podcast.
Yeah, we gotta set it up.
He's-
We gotta do a.
He's hilarious. He's one of us. He's a brother to me.
Yeah.
He's definitely. I love him, man.
I
He's
miss him,
hilarious.
man. He's fucking
I miss him
hilarious.
too. I talk to him all the time. We send each other memes. We chat. We have a little group chat going. So,
Yeah.
but
He got a lot of viewers now. I mean, I see he so congrats to him, the Screaming Chewy show.
Yeah, man.
I got checked out too, man.
Yeah, check him out.
I like his interviews. Honestly, it's called the Screaming Chewy Show.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's awesome. We've done some collabos with him in the past, and someday, guys, someday. I know, everybody's got a lot of stuff going on, and I know we're not on as much as we want to, but like to, but life happens, guys, and we're just, but we're still here. We're still kicking. We were before K-Dub got on. We were talking about shit's getting crazy out there. We didn't really get into specifics, but I was asking Dre. I says, "Yo, are we gonna make it to the end of the year?" And
yeah,
Dre, are we gonna make it? What's the deal?
Yeah, I mean, until Miss Maxwell start dropping dimes, then that's when the war's coming.
Yeah, we're talking about Ghislaine Maxwell, the Epstein's ex-girlfriend, because Epstein's no longer with the living, and she was the enabler for Epstein.
So she's a recruiter.
Yeah. So a lot of names were getting dropped, man. That's why I'm like.
Yeah, and a lot of CEOs resigning and.
Right. Yeah, I saw that. I saw CNN. What is it? Twitter. What was the other one?
Twitter.
CNBC. I'm sorry, CNBC. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Yeah, not CNN.
Not CNN.
They lost
no.
Cuomo. Cuomo.
Oh yeah, Mr. Cuomo
helping his brother. But who wouldn't help their blood? Who hasn't helped their family out? A
lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I also saw that you shared something very interesting of Trumpy. So,
boy.
Yeah.
Not your boy, but Donald.
Definitely. Yeah, Donald. Yeah, buddy Donald.
Yeah, he didn't care. And Dre, I don't know if you read the article. I read it because you know me. If I see something bad about Trump, I'm on it. Like I'm on flies on shit when I start reading up on Trump. And he didn't care. Like, this is one of those guys who you need to show him like graphs and pictures, because if you had to have him read something, he didn't want to read. He could care less. He was like, shit that's going on in the world, I don't care. All he cared about was what was on the news, and if they were talking about him and how he could spin it. And that's what he did for 4 years. And it's and people want him back. I mean, there's a percentage of this country who want him back. I don't get it.
Well, I mean, I listen to the radio a lot. I listen to the news on the road here. I go here and there, driving to Wisconsin, to Minnesota, back to Wisconsin. Basically, I take the bridge over a couple of minutes and I'm there. But I just heard yesterday what you just said. He likes pictures and doesn't really read anything, and they make fun of him, and he gets mad about that. Well, of course, if you're going to be ignorant, you're going to be made fun of because you're ignorant. You know what I mean? Yep. You don't want to do anything. So I thought that was pretty funny. They were making fun of him. And this is we can put the radio listen to out there, right? Is that all right? That won't hurt, right?
What?
So I listen to NPR radio. You know,
NPR. Right down the line, folks.
Yep. And they talk about a lot of stuff. And one of the things I was flipping through, because sometimes I don't get good radio signal, and they're talking about Trump and all that. After that, actually, I'm going to bring up a good point. I flipped over to a Christian, I think it was a Christian radio, and they brought up something with the fetus feeling pain before it's born, and you know, having an abortion and all that stuff, and how do people, you know, what do people think about that and whatnot. And that was it's wrong, yes, but they brought up a point. They brought up a point that doesn't really make sense, but it should be automatic when you think about this. They were saying they gave anesthetic to a fetus, an unborn fetus, and they pretty much numbed it to death. They gave it anesthesia and numbed it to death. That's a form of what they're doing now. And they're like, oh, the baby can feel pain and all that. Of course, the fetus can feel pain. It's a human. It's us. It's not an alien. It's not an android that is being built inside of a woman. Right. You know what I mean? It's a human being. It's a human fetus. Of course, it's gonna feel pain. We feel pain, of course.
Right.
So
it doesn't turn into a human when it comes out the cooch.
Right.
Okay?
It's still, yeah, it's not an alligator at first, and then here you go, you got a human. It's just, I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard on the radio, especially on a Christian radio. Which I have nothing against religion or anything like that, but it's a point to be made when you're making something that you want people to hear and understand and make a point about it, but. No, don't say something ridiculous like that. Come on.
Well.
Speaking, I mean, I don't want to switch over from abortion, but I want to really kind of talk about religion. You just mentioned that. Did you read the story? And I kid you not, back in 2014, Joel Osteen. Do you guys know who Joel Osteen is?
Yes, Victoria, right?
The mega millionaire.
Church. Yeah. Okay. And
right,
and
who didn't open his church for everybody during the hurricane.
Yeah. That was pretty bad. And mind you, a few years ago I was going through some tough times, dealing with some things, and I listened to Osteen, and I do like what he says. I really feel. He said he doesn't get really hardcore into the Bible, but then again, he's a televangelist, and that's all they do is want you to pay, give us money, the word of God, give us money, make you feel better, give me money. So, whatever, you love him, you hate him, you're into that sort of thing, whatever. I'm not here to say whether it was, if you can get into him, because I was okay with him. I had no problem listening to him. Well, come to find out, back in 2014, he was robbed. There was a robbery at his church. Over $600,000 were lost. So they were looking for it. They don't know what happened to it. And then the other day, I guess they were doing some plumbing work at his church, this big church. It used to be where the Houston Rockets play. And then he bought it. So it's a big-ass arena.
It's an arena. It's not a church.
Yeah, they found it inside of the wall.
What?
Yes, they were working on the in plumbing, and I guess they cracked the wall or something happened, and all kinds of fucking envelopes came out, and they found money, envelopes, checks, and you know they don't know how the money ended up there. So it's like it makes you wonder what the hell did he stash in the money? Were they hiding it? You know, what the hell? Like
insurance? Is there like some type of insurance claim that he did?
Of course, there's insurance.
Maybe, yeah.
Of course, there's insurance.
Do we have any? I mean, any listeners that maybe know about insurance, about different types of businesses, because it is a business technically.
Yeah, but they don't pay taxes.
Right.
That's why you don't want to pay taxes, folks. Become a religious leader. Open a church, speak the word of God, get yourself a exemption, and that's how you get off of paying taxes. But yeah, I mean that's crazy. Like I think he was hiding the money. I think he used that as a scam, in my opinion. I mean, how do you put money in a wall and then hide it for 7 years?
Interesting.
Yeah,
very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
And then you say you lost it and people donate even more. So that is a type of scam for sure.
Yeah. I mean, so getting into now how that ties into religion, and you guys talked about abortion and the fetus. Like I said, I wish Mama G was in on this because I know she's a woman. They definitely have a different look on things compared to us. Because you know what, we didn't spit out any babies. We did the easy thing, right? We stuck it in. Well, me and you, Drake. K-Dub hasn't had the honor yet of getting a woman pregnant. soon. But
he's sticking it in, all right.
Oh,
don't worry about that. He's practicing.
Yeah. Unlike me, no nut November. But anyway, yeah. November was a dry month for me. I feel like prohibition.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all right. We got December.
All right. I've been practicing. Don't worry about that. I've been practicing for you, girl.
Busting Nut December is coming up. So, but yeah, like you know, the fetus. I don't know. The one thing I will say about the abortion thing is if Roe versus Wade gets overturned, which it may or may well be in the summer, at what point does it stop the right or people that believe in, you know, saving the fetus? At what point do you say, well, the government can tell you how many kids you can have? Because they're already telling women now, well, you can't have an abortion. The government says it's illegal. So at what point do they start and say, well, you know what? You can't have more than 2 kids like they do in China, or you have to do this. Because it's you know, going back to religion again, all life is sacred and life begins at, like, when does it stop? And that's where, you know, I don't know, Dre. I know you're you know, please jump in here. I mean, what is it?
What do you want me? I mean, what are you trying to say? Like when are they're gonna tell people to not get abortions? I mean, that already is going on in Texas.
They're gonna tell people that, guess what? Obviously you can't have an abortion, but now they can say, well, guess what? You can't have any more kids. You can only have so many kids. They will take over your medical, you know. I mean, it's
all about control, man. I mean, I don't know if you guys see it, but it's all about control. I mean,
of course.
You know, from COVID to your birth to this, put on a mask. You can't do this. You need to take a vaccine. You can't have a baby. It's like they dictating everything you have to do in life. I mean, that's what people need to understand, that we, you know, we really need to evaluate our government and everything that's in it. You know what I mean? Like it's going to get to the point, you know, by the time people start waking up, it's going to be a little bit too late for that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like I said, I you know, I don't trust the government. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. And you know how I stand, but you know, I hope people wake up. You know, I hope people start standing up. A lot of people are, you know what I mean? But there's people that put so much trust, you know, and then when they trick you. You know, they say, oh well, you know, they'll gain your trust on one issue, and then they'll pull, you know, the other card out on you. You know what I mean? And that's how they work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's all about control. It's all about your birth control. It's all about controlling the deaths, killing people, getting rid of people, making sure you control the people coming in, the births. It's all of that. You know, so you got to wake up. A lot of people ain't people sleeping, yo. You know what I'm saying?
But what again? I've heard a lot of talk that war is coming, and the Ukraine, Russia, China, another pandemic, another strain they found, another variant, which is more.
Wow.
They say more people can get it, but in my opinion, I don't think that it's as bad as the other ones because right now they're kind of morphing into like the cold. It's turning into like the cold. Like people are getting COVID. It's like getting a cold or getting the flu.
Right. That's what happened when I got COVID. But go ahead.
Right. Like I said, most people get it. It's you get sick, but there are a percentage that get it and get worse. But I just think.
But now there's a new one, and you're gonna die, going back to dying again.
Yeah. The Optimus Prime one.
Right. The Omarion B2K version.
Yeah.
Is coming out.
Yeah, I call it the Transformer virus. It's the Optimus Prime. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, we've already talked about this, but it's just gonna be to have another one. I mean, it's like until when are people are not gonna see the bullshit? Like it's like when are people are gonna say, wait a minute, come on, man, like really? Like I don't get it. I mean, I'm cool. Like when they said they had there's a new variant, it's like I wasn't even surprised or. It was like, oh, the sky's blue. Like, really, it's the same thing. It's the same agenda from these people. If you guys don't see it, then you don't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, how many variants they're gonna throw out? I mean, until when?
Well, you got the Greek. You got all the alphabet letters and the. I don't know if it was the Roman or the Greek alphabet. They got plenty to go around.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And there's more coming. I mean, it's not going anywhere. I'm not really worried about this variant. It's already here. They're acting like, oh, is it here yet? And they found one case in California. Shit, it's probably been here for over almost a month.
I mean, look, honestly, it sounds kind of ridiculous. What's up with this Omicron? The next we're gonna have the Xfinity virus, like Xfinity stones and
China.
Right.
In China, and next we're gonna have the McDonald's variant and the Burger King variant, the Wendy's. Look, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this bullshit. This is ridiculous. Right. Who's making these damn variants? You know what I mean? Who's releasing these variants? It doesn't make sense. What happened?
Mutations? No, that's nature. That's not. I don't.
Nature.
China.
Nature.
China.
And are they saying that the Omicron virus came from the variant came from Africa? By an African, it didn't come from Africa. It was just discovered by an African, I believe. Is that what's going on?
Well, the cluster happened, but viruses mutate, and over time, that's what happens. They change up, and I mean, like I said, we're at the privy, the of media. And how
right. I mean, exactly. And then like to me, I just try to go I try to think of things like in a basic way, in a common sense type of way. Like when has ever, when the H1N1, the swine flu came out, did they just immediately started giving vaccines? Did they just had nonstop coverage? Because that was one of the last ones, right? All of a sudden, it's like everybody, I'm not with that, bro. Like it's like it's played out already. It's like everybody knows that, you got to get back to work, and everybody recovered from COVID, and thank God people are alive. We lost a lot of people. Okay. But guess what? This is what we're made of. Like we're resilient. We get over things. We're humans. That we have a high immune system. Some people don't, bro. It's just life. You know what I mean? And I feel bad for the people that are gone, but we got to keep going. You can't just stop not living.
But it's just unfortunate when the government that you know, we know the distrust in the government, but you would think the government would be looking out for us and telling people to be safe, and you know, they weren't. They were kind of like being like, oh, it's nothing. We'll get over it in a month. And it wasn't. And it's not H1N1. This is way more, you know, many more people got it. It's not like, you know, the swine flu and avian, nothing like this. I mean, this bad boy has killed millions.
But it's political bullshit.
Yeah, well,
It's
you're wrong.
political bullshit.
You know? He's wrong. He was wrong, and he got sick. And you guys need. I hate to get back into Trump. You know me. I love Trump. I love to talk shit about him. He had the virus, and he tried to
allegedly.
He was sick with it, and then he had the debate back in October or late September.
Yes.
Yeah. He showed up late so he wouldn't get tested, and they had no barriers. So Biden and Trump were in the same room doing the debate. For all we know, this motherfucker was trying to get Biden sick.
Nah, you can't get a clone sick, man. They're fucking different. You know, you just replace them. That's all.
Again, I know Biden. Yeah.
Or he probably gave him permanent damage the way he be acting. So.
Yeah, I saw something somewhere. He was doing a speech, Biden, and he read it, and at the end he said something to the effect like, "Thank you, everybody," and then note card ends or something. He basically read the ending of the, you know, where he's supposed to stop, and I was like, oh Jesus Christ, like this guy he's a robot, man, or he's not all there.
Yeah.
But you know what? Whatever. I'd rather him than that idiot we had last 4 years that didn't care about national security matters, and all he cared about was how many times he was mentioned on fucking CNN or Fox News or MSNBC. You know.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want, come on, man. We want.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
give me a little break here.
And comforting them nicely, not inappropriately, like you guys try to think he is. You know.
Man, I don't know how you defending
but he's grandpa.
Brandon over there.
Oh, Brandon, let's go. Yeah, that's the one. Let's go, Brandon. You know, our buddy, a family member who's a friend. You know who I'm talking about. He had a T-shirt that he sent out. And said, yeah, and I didn't know at the time. At the time, I didn't know. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" My son's name is not spelled that way, and I didn't get it. And then I read up on it, and I'm like, "Oh God, really?" Like, okay. The NASCAR race. They were. If you guys don't know the story, you know, there was somebody run a NASCAR race, and they were interviewing him, and they were chanting, "Bleep Biden," you know, "Fuck Biden, fuck Biden." But the announcer was like, "Oh, I think they said let's go Brandon," because the guy who won it, his name was Brandon. So now that's the rally cry of the MAGAs now. They don't say "fuck Biden," they just say "let's go Brandon." That's what they
hilarious.
Do.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the clip. There's a video clip. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Now, were they chanting "fuck Biden" or "let's go Brandon"?
No, they were chanting "fuck Biden."
Right, and she was playing it off like, "Oh, I think they're saying let's go Brandon." Yeah, right. Yeah. So that's their rally. That's fine. And I just say, you know, fuck Trump. You know, I don't say let's go. You know, what rhymes with Trump? Dump. Go to the dump. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's we'll see what happens, man. I mean, I don't know. It's
So what's the word on the streets? I know you're tied in. Tied in with the tinfoil crowd. What's up, man?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I hear a bunch of things, but I don't fall into. I like to keep my mind open, and you know, some things I do believe, but some things I don't tend to fall into it because it's already played out. Like, oh, Trump is gonna come back and this and that, and I don't think he's gonna come back. Maybe he'll run for 2024, but you know, what happened?
He's gonna run to make money because I keep telling everyone the only reason he ran,
right,
the money making venture, and the Russians helped him win.
I mean, newsflash: everybody who runs makes money. I mean, I don't know what you mean by that.
You're right.
All of them make, and they cut mega deals behind everybody's back. You know what I mean? Like,
right. He was just another of politicians.
Yeah.
make money, but he did it, and he's continuing to do it, which I agree. I hear you. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, yo, like you're gonna not make money. Like I don't know what planet you live on, but we live in an enslavement planet called Earth, which is run by money. So, and he's with the elite, so he's already got his foot in. You know what I mean? He's already been had his foot in. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna make money. All of these guys do. All of these guys do. So,
Right.
but
we getting poorer and poorer, and
yeah, I mean, I think to me, it's getting closer. I think what's going to be the focus of what's going to happen this trial with Galcine. What's her name again? I forgot her name. Maxwell.
Grizzly Adams Maxwell. Yeah,
Right.
Ghislaine.
G Maxwell.
Yeah,
So the G Jizzle. So and when we find out, like, if she, because the first day, 3 CEOs dropped out. You know what I mean? Like automatically. So when she starts dropping dimes on people or calling out names, that's when shit's gonna get heavy. And they own the media, they own this, they own that, they own everything, bro. The cabal owns everything. So what's gonna happen is that they're gonna have a diversion. So that's what I think.
No, I agree. I told my
They won't let this shit slide. They're not gonna lose like that. You know what I mean?
a diversion. Yeah. Now
a diversion. Yeah.
diversion. Now what?
A war or whatever the fuck.
War, alien invasion.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not many options right now. I mean,
yeah, it's only a couple. I mean, they could use the same old war tactics that they always use for years and years. I could see them doing that. You know what I mean? Alien invasion. Fear. I mean, alien invasion. I mean, a lot of people, you either know or you don't know. You either like Mama G, who doesn't believe at all, or you have an interest. A lot of people are woke, but they don't. When you start opening up to what's going on, people fall off. They don't have that open mind to accept things, you know what I mean, and to realize, say, no, that's fairy tale shit. You bullshitting,
But Dre and Kato, back me up here. We take the green pill. We're not taking the red pill. Most of us are taking the green pill.
The green pill.
Yeah,
we're talking about weed.
No, the green.
You took the green joint.
Right?
Now we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, make sure.
Now we can.
Yeah, I got a phone call. So, but I agree. I took the green pill. I'm basically like Star Wars. You got the light side, the dark side. I'm in the middle. I'm a gray Jedi. That's how I am.
Right.
I see differently from other people. I see the manipulation. I see the fear. I see the control. I see the distraction.
Yes.
Just like I hate like talking about politics and all this shit, but like the I'm speaking your language, right? Love it. So the Kyle Rittenhouse. So that was televised, right? That's televised, but why isn't Epstein's girlfriend televised?
Exactly.
That should be like headline news. Like everyone should know about that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're allowing audio.
Why?
For a trial. That's the difference. I don't think that trial they're allowing people to be in the courtroom.
Why not? Why is Kyle Rittenhouse get to be audio
because
and video?
That's a federal. It's a federal case, and the Rittenhouse is a state.
Right.
But either which way, I think these people are not. I mean, like I said before, these people own everything. They got judges paid out. They got, they own they own. What people don't understand is they own the TV station. Okay, they're not gonna tell on themselves.
Yes.
Okay, this is the facts of life. If you're the owner of a TV a TV station, you're not gonna tell on yourself.
Yep.
Come on, guys.
I think you wouldn't even say who you are and say you own a TV station. So that's another.
Exactly. So
No, all the corporations, like I was telling the students the other day,
You're fired.
ABC is owned by Disney, NBC is owned by Xfinity, the Universal, CBS is owned by Viacom. They are all huge conglomerates. Fox is owned by Fox, Time Warner, CNN. These are huge corporations, and they control huge swaths of channels and all these people that are watching it. So yeah, you're right. They're not going to let they're going to kind of not talk about certain because it's going to get too close to their interests.
Yeah.
And also I also want to go back to the Kyle Rittenhouse when you're done too.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Explain finish your thing, bro. Your point.
So.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, Blue. So I mean, what do you guys think about that? A kid that is younger than 18, not an adult, goes over state lines. He's not from there. Brings a weapon, and then the cops allow him to even be there. If I was a cop, or maybe if we were all cops and we see this kid come up on us, first of all, I'm gonna be thinking like, whoa, what are you doing with the gun? First of all, you're a kid. Second of all, what the fuck are you doing out here? Go home and go to sleep. What are you doing out here? There's no reason for you to be out here. You're not even 18. Yep. You know what I mean? And third of all, why didn't the cops do that? Why didn't they stop and think? Why did they let him? And he was white.
Well, it's like it's the morality of the whole situation is so fucked up. It's like, if it's so like crazy that a underage kid with a rifle can go and act like a cop across the line, then enter a situation where people are rioting and looting, and then they go, of course, things get escalated where they went to go beat him up and stuff because he has a gun. And then because of the law, he got to defend himself. And, granted, the guy pulled out a gun on him too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like the perfect recipe for disaster for somebody to get off. It's like damn. Too. It's like in a moral way, like damn, he just murked two people and shot another guy. But as for the law, they did attack him and they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I understand. I think it's fucked up in all the way around. You know what I mean?
I think that he mishandled the weapon anyways, because he heard a gunshot and that's when he shot. So that's another thing. He got spooked. He shouldn't be handling a weapon. A 17.
Right, exactly. I mean, he's totally wrong for having he shouldn't have even been there with a gun at all. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, and then all the factors of being, a Caucasian in a Caucasian ran society with Caucasian, influencers and being in a dominantly white place and judges and all this stuff. Of course, man. Of course. You're gonna get off, bro.
Hey, I agree with the legal part of it. He did what he did and they proved it. But morally, like, he shouldn't have been there.
He should have got charged for something. Like carrying the gun. He should have got charged for something, bro.
Yeah, but the judge was like his best friend. Like, I think that was his uncle. The uncle, fucking Kyle's uncle, was there.
Yeah, Uncle Tom, right?
Yeah, he was helping him time. He was, the guy was in his pocket. There was a scene where his phone went off, the ringtone that Trump uses for like all his rallies. It's like, guy is like, come on, man. And that guy's Kyle's a poster boy for the fucking right. They love him.
But it's like it goes back to showing like what I talk about the control. It's like these people are in control, bro. These people are in control. If that would happen to any brown or black, any other type of kid, that they wouldn't even be on TV. They'd already gone to prison.
They had shot him first of all.
It would have been shot. It would have been like shot or nothing. 3 people died. 1 person shot. 1 in custody. Like you wouldn't even hear nothing about it. You know what I mean?
I think the
But
color.
but also too, you got to understand like this. That everything happens for a reason, and they have to. They got to always distract us. So they'll have this shit on blast for weeks and weeks and stress it out. So you're focused on this shit. And meanwhile, they have the Maxwell trial, and nobody knows what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? That's how it is, bro.
Yeah, I'm
I
fine.
do
And
know what you mean, Jelly Bean.
yeah. So
Yeah, man. Well, like I said, I hope we make it through the year. I've been hearing some stuff, and Russia, Ukraine and Russia are gonna go at it.
yeah, but they've been talking shit about that. But they don't want no smoke with Russia, man. Russia's fucking Putin is, man.
Sir,
Putin's backed up by a lot of people, bro. And
I know he is.
the thing is that it's the cabal versus the whole world, bro. Like, and the cabal is spread out through all different type of almost every goddamn. Not, I wouldn't say Russia, but everybody else is cabal influenced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's China's trying to take. Listen, this is like I said before, it's the China takeover, bro. And you're either down with China or that's it. And you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful, but you can't do too much. They know they're dividing our country. Our country's divided. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing. They're just waiting to strike. That's what I think.
And and do what? Like turn this country over? Turn this shit into a religious state?
Yeah. Nah.
Abortion. I mean, what else? What's next?
Yeah, that's some communist shit, bro. That's some communist shit.
Man.
That's communism, bro. I mean, they want the takeover, man. You don't think that they want to take over? Or?
I think that there's enough people that are in power that for something like that to happen, it cause a lot of trouble. I always say the status quo is the way to go for people. I don't think changing things up is healthy for certain people. The 1%ers, because that means people they're not going to get their money anymore. You see, I mean, you follow the money. It's all about money. This world is all capitalism and greed and.
Yeah, but when people start like, it's too much. When they think it's too many people that they can't control, and then they start doing these things. You know what I mean? Like, you got to understand, they want to control everybody. They want to be in control of everything, from the last dollar to what you doing, how you breathing, how you farting, what you eating. They want to be in control of everything, and that's what people need to understand. They have their hand in the cookie jar. They got their elbow in it. They got their fucking ankle inside of it. So if you don't understand that, like the control part of being inside of everything, then you'll never get it. You'll think that, oh no, there's nothing wrong, until it's too late, and they're like, oh no, yeah, you can't have an abortion. You can't do this. You can't fly unless you have 55 booster shots. Like, when is it gonna end, bro? When is it gonna end? When you wake up and it's gonna be, nah, let me see your vaccine passport with your 20th fucking shot. Like, that's when you're gonna wake up and say, damn, I gotta keep getting this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they're gonna keep pushing it, man.
Well,
because that the most of there's very few people that are rebels, that stand up, and if you do stand up, they silence you. You know what I mean? So and then everybody, there a lot of people, they just go, like you said, go with the flow, with the status quo, go with the flow, dog. Right. Don't look over, don't say nothing.
Take the green pill.
Nah, fuck that. I'm not with that.
Dude, I know. I just to look at the other side, it's like, but again, we've been trained. We were raised this way, watch TV, we see commercials, we get
right. But like, until when are you gonna notice that it's the poison? That's the poison. Like, when are you gonna realize that's the poison? Like, the way of the programming. It's programming.
Yeah, I agree.
It's programming. They're
But you
teaching
gotta
you
see
and
it,
training.
you know.
Huh?
You got to see beyond it, you know. Some more than others, but again, I
Mm-hmm.
understand. Like some people can say, I don't see this. I do my own thing, but others, you know, we're afraid. You know, we don't want. We trust our government. We trust for the most part, but unfortunately, that's not happening in some cases. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But
What do you think, K-Dub?
Yeah, like you guys are talking about. I mean, it's the same shit. With everything that's going on, and especially being silenced, as well as with the power of the news and everyone being distracted and whatnot. It's just something that just keeps going around and around and around. Like a rigmarole has been going on for years, and people have been programmed. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Babe, how about those Dolphins?
We need money.
Oh, those Dolphins, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. We got two rookies, or three players, two rookies that are looking phenomenally great out there.
Yep. Phillips.
What are we like? Ranked 5th or 4th now in the fucking in receiving yards. So that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Games, their defense is showing up.
They better be playing like that.
No,
Yes.
I think they have a chance to run the gambit, and then they'll have to play New England for the playoffs. I mean, they have to win out. You got to have 10 wins. You know, it's going to be hard to not make the playoffs with 10 wins, but they got a chance. They're going to beat the Giants this weekend. They're going to beat the Jets. Then they're going to have a bye, and they're going to play New Orleans. I think they could beat New Orleans. Tennessee, they can beat Tennessee. Tennessee doesn't have a running back. And then we got to worry about New England. New England's the only team, and it's home here. That's the only team I can say the Dolphins may not win.
They're good, man.
You know?
Yes.
So I can't wait. You know, I can't wait for that game. May even go too. Talking about going to the game, but you see the prices? $100.
How much?
$130 for one ticket.
Damn.
While we're talking about sports, did you see what the commissioner of MLB wrote and said?
Ain't they getting locked out?
They're doing a lockout so they can preserve, everybody and their contracts and all this good stuff that they're trying to do. But now, I'm kind of worried what's going to happen to the rest of the sports if they're going to do a lockout. How about the other sports? What's going to happen with them?
NFL's got a couple of years. NHL, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. Yeah, I mean,
and I love baseball.
Exactly.
I love watching baseball. So, I think I'm very worried. I'm very worried on that. Now, will they come out with a new MLB? Maybe it won't be maybe it won't be major league. Maybe it'll be like, international league baseball or something. I mean, some crazy. That's the next
League.
step. XL League baseball.
Already have like that.
What happened?
They have that World Series baseball classic. They do it every 3 years, like the World Cup. They have that, and that I love.
But that's right. Yeah, that I love watching that. That's phenomenal when they start showing all the different countries as well. I would be really surprised if one day or in a couple of years, Chile comes in and they play baseball. You know what I mean? Because they do have little leagues and stuff in there. I've done research and stuff. They definitely have little leagues and stuff. So I'm waiting till the day they have, and they have baseball fields and stuff over there too. So they are moving on up. They are playing. They are learning. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. But
how about the Miami Heat though?
Yeah.
Stink.
He's playing good, baby.
Yeah, not of late.
Yeah, I mean we are. Whatchamacallit? We lost Bam for now for a little bit. We got a messed up thumb.
Yeah, he broke it. They'll be all right. It's a long season, basketball, hockey. Real quick, the Panthers, they won again. They were down 3-0 and they won 7-4. So they're one of the top teams. We're lucky. Other than the Dolphins and the Marlins, somewhat, all of our
Mhm.
teams are pretty successful this year. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we're lucky. You know.
Well, the Dolphins finally woke up, but I mean, the Heat started real good.
Yeah, but they got
Yeah,
in.
Spo, man, Coach Spo, he definitely knows how to coach and definitely do a team development very well. He knows how to pick and choose the players and get them in there. Is that the old? The NBA game? What is that?
Oh my God! Yeah, they used to play that at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys, Dre? You probably been there. I don't know. Miami Arena.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Barnum and Bailey Circus.
God, yeah.
You said the old one?
Yeah, the
Oh
old.
God.
It was in Overtown. It was on the outskirts of Overtown.
No.
And the
yeah.
or FTX now it's called. It wasn't that far from the old Miami Arena.
No, it's right there in the middle of downtown. I mean, it's almost by Overtown.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's right there. It's just yeah, that's the old days, man. That's the 90s.
Yep, people trying to watch their car. Hell, I remember, and I still have the cards. I have a bunch of the Heat basketball players. When I was young, I used to go to the arena, and they would sign. Like I had Glenn Rice, Ronnie Cycli. I had a few people sign my cards. I had their basketball cards. I still have them, and they were accessible. Like you could see them as they were leaving. As they would walk by, you would put the, I would stick the card, and they would sign it. Nowadays, forget it.
Yeah, have you seen how much speaking of cards, like how baseball and basketball and like the Jordan, all these cards that we used to collect as little, now they're like fucking 250,000, 10 grand.
So I may have it in my attic right now. I may have a $250,000 card.
Yeah. I have like all these old. I have some old comic books. Like I have a series of the Infinity Gauntlet, like with Thanos. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, I have it, and it was funny because the whole thing with the Infinity Gauntlet, like it was the real battle was between Thanos and the Silver Surfer. Of course, Marvel is gonna throw their spin on it.
Yeah.
But I think we talked about this, like
maybe.
Silver Surfer is owned by a company or somebody, like you can't use it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They came out with it in the 90s, right? Or
right.
Early 2000s.
Yeah. In fact, fun fact, Captain America. He played Silver Surfer, I think. He was in one of the movies.
No, he didn't play. He played
Fire,
the Human Torch.
Right. The Human Torch. Yeah. So he was in he was Captain America and he was Human Torch.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
But for some reason that's a different universe.
Right.
Universe.
Exactly.
They don't lead up.
And like
that would be pretty cool to have that connected though, in a way, to see the Fantastic Four with the Avengers. Oh, that would be phenomenal.
Oh yeah. And to freaking put Silver Surfer in, because he's like one of the best dudes.
Oh, he can nullify everything.
Yeah.
Can go through stuff. You can't really kill him. He's
you can't really kill him.
I think he was created to just destroy worlds. So that's what he's there for.
It's like all these guys that got, like even I know everybody remembers this, watching Saturday morning motherfucking X-Men. I mean, come on. Yes.
Wolverine and fucking Gambit. I love Gambit. He was always throwing fucking cards and fucking people up.
Yeah,
hit those cards. Playing cards.
Sergeant.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got Gambit versus Marvel versus Capcom. Gambit sounds.
Get a card.
Oh my god! I used to pick him a lot. He's really good. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I would hit all the buttons.
Royal Flash.
I learned how to hit all the buttons correctly though.
There you go.
Like do the combos, and you're like, okay, if I slide the down directional in the right directional, if I keep doing that, I keep pressing X, it does this move. You just keep sliding and you keep doing it for repetitive motion until it does the move.
Right.
That's what I used to do, or do big Marvel's Capcom pick Ryu, and I do the Hadouken, Hadouken, Hadouken.
Oh
I
yeah.
keep doing that because there was
Oh
two
yeah.
different ways to do a Hadouken too. You could do 2 different ways for a Hadouken.
Speaking
Yeah.
of games, the holidays are coming up. I go to Sam's. I've been going to Sam's all the time, but the last few months, they now got like arcade games in there. Like you can buy and obviously there's like 100.
Oh yes.
But like the games aren't even that great. You would think.
Yeah.
And it's like Burger Time, like
Centipede.
we played them, but like nothing that it's gonna knock my socks off. I was like, come on, at least put some real nice, good games in there. If I'm gonna spend $600 on a fucking.
Well, you're living in prime time and video game time, man. You're playing the new Call of Duty, the new Battlefield just came out, Battlefield 2042, Fortnite. So you're seeing all these better graphics, and you're looking at these games. You're like,
Right.
Sometimes I'm even nostalgic when I go back to the old style, and they bring me back. Exactly, brings me back. My favorites would be like Ninja Turtles. And,
the game was awesome. The arcade.
Oh, Ninja Turtles, hell yeah.
Ninja Turtles and the Marvel game.
Right.
The Marvel game. Remember the Marvel game?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. The Marvel game, Ninja Turtles, motherfucking The Simpsons. God damn it!
Oh my god, I love
hit a bitch with the skateboard.
Yeah, or do the slingshot. Hey, hit the zombies. There's a zombies one you hit him with the slingshot, hit him in the eye. Start hitting him. I used to do that a lot. Play that a lot.
Yes.
Our father Guru, he would not get mad, but he would get kind of like flustered because I would always ask for quarters and keep playing the games in the arcade back in where we used to live.
I was young.
Yeah. He would always be like, "Come on, let's go." I'm like, "No, let me keep playing."
Woohoo!
Yep.
Oh my god.
And he always said he didn't have any money. Like bullshit.
Yeah, he did say that, and he'll just come back with 8 quarters. I'm like, what the heck? You have no money.
We wear them
I
down.
remember him doing that.
We wear him down.
Yeah. But I love The Simpsons, man. I still watch The Simpsons to this day.
Hell yeah.
My son's into The Simpsons.
Oh yeah. Well, my son's into fucking Family Guy too, man. Which is gets crazy.
Family Guy is hilarious.
Yeah,
I got some popsicles in the basement.
Oh god.
I could do so many impersonations of different things, like the one for the kid from The Simpsons. Like I could do that. I could do all that.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
Yeah, exactly.
Eat my shorts.
What do you call it?
Yeah.
K-Dub, I know you're a gamer, and are they releasing a Grand Theft Auto, like a greatest hits version where they're gonna remaster it for the newest?
Yes. I believe they did already. They're doing they did San Andreas. I believe they did also Miami, the Vice City. I gotta check. Let me actually fact check that real quick.
So what did they just remastered it? So now the graphics are nicer, but it's the same game.
It looks a little nicer. It's still the same. It just looks like think of you polishing your old car. That's all they did. They just polished it a little bit. Still the same. Still all the same stuff.
Just crazy fools.
But I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up the
trilogy.
Let's see. The trilogy. Let's see. GTA Remastered. Let's see. Trilogy.
Don't fuck with Los Roll.
Yes. Yeah, they can't. Yes, they have the trilogy. $59.99.
Wow.
The PS4, or is it on the Xbox?
PS4. I'm pretty sure it's Xbox and Nintendo Switch. Ooh, I could buy it for Nintendo Switch and take it with me on my plane rides and go around and kill prostitutes and the police.
Asshole.
and ride around the tank and fly in the hydras. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So it's coming out. Actually, it's not out yet. It's called the Definitive Edition. Trilogy
Thank
of the
you.
Definitive Edition. Coming out the 17th, just in time for Christmas to come on by.
Oh, yes?
And,
Yeah.
so you will be able to play
I would love for them to make that
GT.
fun. I doubt it though.
Oh yeah, let's see. This one is Grand Theft Auto 3 Revisit.
That's the one in New York.
Liberty City.
Yep.
Liberty City, Vice City, San Andreas, and includes Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I love Grand Theft Auto. Like I was.
Oh, they changed. Yo, I love. Oh, I remember my first time playing Grand Theft Auto was at your house, Dre. At your mom's house.
What?
Yeah, playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm driving around the London car, the little blue car with the London logo on top, the flag on that.
Yes.
Police running away.
Yes.
And then you got number 2, and I went over one time and I played number 2. It looks exactly the same, just a little bit better.
Right. I remember, man. Like that was like Grand Theft Auto was like that when that came out. I mean, I remember playing it on the PC, and then it, and then playing it on what was it? Was it PlayStation 1 or 2? Like I can't remember.
That was 1 when I came over.
Yeah, and then the graphics. I mean, the cars, the top view. Remember? Crazy.
Oh yeah, the top view.
And then
that was crazy.
And when they had when they did Grand Theft Auto 3, like when you could like change the radio station and walk around places, that was nuts. Was it 3 when you could do that, right?
Which one?
What was that? What was that? To do what?
Grand Theft Auto 3 is like when they changed, like they made it 3D.
Yeah. That was the one that Guru showed me. He brought over the game, and we were playing. And
I remember I was going to people's houses just to see how it was, and in amazement, like.
Oh yeah.
It was just amazing.
Guru like do the cheats and pull out a samurai sword and show, and he would like run around and show me, and then steal someone's car and drive around. They'll let me try to drive, and I couldn't drive for shit.
I know there was cheat codes. Yeah, like
Come on now.
Yeah, you would do the cheat codes. You had you did like the weapon
People
pack,
would
and you had the. Oh yeah, you could do riot. You could set that up. I remember you doing the weapon pack.
Hey man, I successfully delivered the package.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Hey man, cool. I successfully delivered the package.
Holy shit! There's a whole soundboard for all Grand Theft Auto shit.
Yeah. Oh, get this! I'm reading the how the game's gonna be played for those 3 games. It's gonna have GTA 4 style. So basically, how you would play GTA 5 right now, how you would play that the lock on and switch your weapons and all that. It's gonna have that play style in the 3 games, the trilogy.
Wow,
makes it a little bit easier. And I actually still know the cheats. I still know the cheats.
Oh yeah.
So
Listen.
R1, R2, L1, L2, left down, right up, left down, right up.
I mean, you could do some random shit and get a cheat code. It always starts at L1, right?
Yeah, R1. Or you could do the L1, L2, R1. You can switch it around and get other shit too.
Right. I mean, my son.
You remember that? Yeah, tell him. Tell him.
My son would be in the. We told him how to. K-Dub showed him the cheat code for the parachute, and my son learned it in like 2 seconds. Right?
Yeah, skydiving. Yeah.
My son was like 5.
Yeah, he learned how to.
It was like 5 or 6. Yeah.
He learned how to do the skydiving cheat, and then I showed him how to survive.
Yeah.
Have a parachute, how to land, and you curve your body up a little bit like a dolphin or something, and you would hit your body into the ground, like bounce up off of the ground, and you survive. And he mastered that, dude. He mastered that at age 5.
Like crashing, like.
Yeah, that's
Oh
crazy. But
shit!
he definitely would do that cheat a lot. It was funny.
Yeah,
I was
He
quite
knew it by
amazed.
heart.
I was
It's
amazed
funny.
that he learned how to do it. I forgot how to do it. It's like circle. It's like circle, triangle, something. I can't remember how to do
Right,
that shit.
right.
It's ridiculous. It's long, but
Speaking
yeah.
of games, have you played the Vanguard yet? Call of
I
Duty
have
or no?
not played Vanguard. I will be purchasing
Amazing.
it soon because it's on sale at GameStop.
It's
PlayStation
Mm.
hasn't got
oh,
it on sale yet. What happened, girl?
another Call of Duty.
Yes, the new Call of Duty Vanguard.
But is this Treyarch or Activision?
I think it's Activision.
Okay, so it's decent then.
Yeah, it's decent. It's not the best. I mean, it's okay. I play it. I played the beta. Me and Josh destroyed people.
Maybe.
Slime baby,
One day.
slime baby girl. Yeah, you can play modern. We still play Modern Warfare.
No,
Freaking
I read somewhere that on a certain date they're going to turn on the server because you can no longer play Modern Warfare 2 online on servers. The servers are down. They're going to
for the
turn them on
PlayStation. Yeah,
for one
PlayStation
day.
3.
We're going to play it again. So if you have the old game, if you log in, if you get on, turn them on, and people play all the maps and shit and play online for one day. I think. So
I gotta plug in the old PS3 then for that one.
Right. Yeah, because my 3. I have it on the Xbox, the regular Xbox.
But yeah, it's not crossplay, so I won't be able to play.
Yeah.
That would be awesome if it was. But no,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
I purchased the new Battlefield 2042. That I'm
Mm.
having a good time playing that. Flying helicopters, flying jets, bombing people, going behind them and assassinating, taking them their dog tags. Yeah, I've been sniping people mostly in that game. I like the sniping feature on it because it's more realistic. So like there's the bullet drop of the distance. You know, if it's 500 meters, you're gonna have to distinguish 500 meters and kind of aim a little bit higher than you usually do and try to hit them that far. And
Mm.
I've been getting better at it. It's a lot of patience in that game because it's not like your regular Call of Duty where you're
Yeah,
small
it's
map, you can
realistic.
go around the corner and you can fight 3 people and you kill them all, right? No, this is like a real
Autopilot.
autopilot. So this is a real battle on the battlefield. So you're like one of the modes I like to play is Conquest, and I just go around taking the bases and the sides
Mm.
of where they're at and all that. I
Yeah.
like to trick people. So I kind of do it like kind of like a strategy, kind of like chess in a way, where I'll go to the farthest part of the base that I could take over, and while everybody's running and taking the other bases, then they're like, oh, I got to turn around and go back to our original base and take that, and they come back, and I just keep keep them busy going back and forth, separate them, and I start picking them off myself until they bring
Mhm.
a big bad boy tank or a helicopter to come bring me down. But that usually happens too. So, but it's a lot of fun stuff on that game. I've been doing that.
Yeah. I used.
I also
Uh-oh. Did we lose
oh,
Trey?
he cut off.
Yeah. Well, no,
Cut off.
I was saying I know going back about this Modern Warfare, this TikToker, he went viral, and he wants on December 21st, everyone get logged on to Modern Warfare 2 and play it for one night only and get the servers back up and running. So December 21st, save the date. We're bringing back Modern Warfare 2 for one night only. Let's get the servers packed like the good old days one last time. So I don't know.
I'm gonna have to dig out the PlayStation 3 games then.
I got mine.
Yeah, I got the game. I got my game still.
It was a badass game. I ain't gonna lie. It was not so badass, but it was pretty badass. You know, but yeah, man. Well, Dan, the Chilenos Boys, we got back together. I don't know what happened to Dre. He got canceled out or something. I don't know.
Something happened. The aliens got him.
The aliens got him. He probably said a trigger word, but well, yeah, man. Well, thanks for listening, Dre. K-Dub, you be safe up in Minnesota. Don't
Yep.
try not to
No.
anyway.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm very careful out there, especially I'm going in between Wisconsin and Minnesota over the bridge, and
Oof.
I have to drive in weather conditions that are not normal to me. Other than it's kind of like driving in the rain, when it rains hard and it's slick out there.
But with this ice, sometimes it freezes over. It's tough for me. So I'm getting used to it. It's a big change for me.
All right. Well, be safe out there. Thanks for listening. Episode 121. I want to thank you. I want to thank Dre for coming on. We talked about a lot of different things. We got in a little bit of gaming. We talked a little serious stuff. So, have a good holiday season. We'll see you guys again, hopefully, before Christmas. Hopefully, you'll be in town, K-Dub, before Christmas.
Yep, I'll be in town around the 22nd. I'll be there, and I might go to a Miami Heat game on the 23rd, just to let you know.
Nice. Watch the Heat is on.
Yeah. Yep. They're going against the Pistons, so I'll be there, guys. If you guys are listening and you guys want to check me out, I'll be at the game. So give me a holler.
Sweet. I got a bunch of jerseys, so if you need one, I got a bunch of them.
I'll definitely come by then. Now that you tell me.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, guys. The Fam 305. You know where to find us. We're on all the major podcasts. You can find me on Twitter, Guru _ Fam 305. K-Dub, I know you were doing some gaming videos on Facebook, but you've been busy of late, so I'm sure you have.
Yep. I still have the videos there. You can check me out. I still go live when I have time. When I go home, I only have a week now, but to do anything, so I do go live. But yeah, you guys can check me out at Facebook /Dranzo DRANSO0, or just type in Den Gaming in the actual search bar. And you can check me out as well on Twitch. Twitch.tv /Killa Dranzo. So it's KILLADRANSO0, and you check me out on there too. I go live.
All right, fellas. All right, fam. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Yep. Fam 305. Like, share, subscribe, guys. See you later.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at the Fam 305.